Hello, my name is Alexander Kajunabu. Title Traditional Balinese House. Traditional houses are one of the historical relics that still exist today. One of them is a traditional Balinese house. Traditional houses in Bali are still thick with Balinese customs because the uniqueness of this traditional house is favored by many people. The traditional Balinese house is a reflection of Balinese custom with Arctic with Hindu values. The diversity of uniqueness and characteristic of the architectural seat or the polypocial aspect contained in it make traditional Balinese house very interesting. The traditional Balinese house is essential to the temple which we call the Gapura Candi Bentar. Gapura Candi Bentar is a gate consisting of two temple buildings that have identical shapes and are placed parallel as the main gate to enter the correct area of the house or the outmost gate. Usually, it's as is at the main entrance to a temple or Hindu place of worship in Bali. Despite having an identical shape with a prior position, these gathers appreciate spiritually from one another without a cover on the roof. A dog is Jewish, not have a roof. These gathers are still continued to each other by the presence of an iron fence and a number of stairs at the bottom. In addition to the temple, around the gate there are also various statues as symbols of Balinese culture. This building also has broken gates because the shape of the building seems to describe the temple building being split into two to build a house. The Balinese as a role that we call Asta Kosala Kosali. Asta Kosala Kosali is kin of Feng Shui. Asta Kosala Kosali is a regulation regarding building construction, which includes building layout and building procedures. The philosophy contained in Asta Kosala Kosali is the awakening of harmony and dynamism in life when achieving a peaceful and harmonious relationship between the third aspect or three hitakarana. Aspects that are included in three hitakarana are paramount harmonious relations between humans and humans. Paleman, harmonious humans. Paleman's harmonious relationship between humans and the environment. And Parayangan, spiritual or harmonious relationship between humans and God. Asta Kosala Kosali is the something that Balinese people must obey when building a house. The placement of the corner is also very important, such as the placements of the temple. In the house can be placed in the east corner of the house. Can be placed in the east corner of the house. We is displayed in the location because it is one of the sacred location. In addition to the layout and construction, of buildings in traditional Balinese houses. They are also based on a Hindu-religious concept called the Trianga. Nista also reflects the underworld, demonic nature or lights. Maria reflects the center of the building, which is of in the front walls of vast windows and doors. With the compact traditional Balinese architecture is defined as the layout of the contranic for Balinese life that has been practiced from generation to generation with all the rules that preserves harmony. This traditional Balinese articular form is recorded on the palm of Asta, Kosala Kosali, Asta Patali and altars until the development started. The rare adjustments made by the Ondagi to keep up with the times but still asking the tree Hitakirana, horse that had been taught since ancient time. If you observe it, Balinese house when visiting there, uh, you will definitely find their uncleanness. The African Balinese house will have a trick displays interior design. There are knickknacks that adorn table or dogs. Every ornament that adorns Balinese traditional. Every ornament that adorns Balinese traditional house is an expression of gratitude to the creator or the universe. That's all from me. Keep following the health protocols. God bless.